I'll ask everyone to just take a moment and take a breath, relax. Feel free to close your eyes. And I'd like to talk to you about a very loving couple. His name was Robert. Her name is Elizabeth. They met each other a long time ago on the other side of the coast, where the two of them were protesting an injustice, and it was love at first rally. They had gotten together. There was something special about them. They loved each other from that moment. But yet they went back to their homes, and they didn't really correspond in those days like we do have the freedom here these days. But what they did was they wrote letters, and they wrote back and forth to each other. And a few months later, that summer of the same year, they literally ran into each other, running in the wrong direction for another rally they were at in Chicago during the Democratic Convention. And together, they planned a life of love, a life which was so shared with family and friends, people were amazed at it. Here were two people who understood the concept of power to the people. They understood what it meant to raise the fist and cry out for power. And yet, from the moment they were married together, things changed. This fist opened. And instead of crying for power, they cried for love. They reached out to people. They worked in various places, continued their degree work, got their degrees, and good old Bobby and Betty were like two peas in a pod. They were together for life. And so it was that they shared everything they had with people who did not have. Instead of arguing and protesting and yelling, they were the ones that would show up with food and service to people who were on the picket lines, who were fighting against the injustices that took place at their time. And more, they came to understand that it's not the clenched fist of power that is what it's about, but rather the open hand of love and kindness. The open hand that allows another person to accept that hand, whether it has something in it to help them make it through the day, whether it's just a hand of friendship, but it's the open hand given to others. That was the most important thing in their life, and their children followed them. We hear the passion of Jesus Christ, and what do we see? We see Jesus Christ not crying for power. We don't see a clenched fist. We see an open hand. A hand that reaches out. A hand that was stretched out. A hand that took a nail for us. And it didn't stop there. Because once that hand was open, once that hand took a nail, the other hand was extended. And again, out of love, he took the nail. And what about us? We claim to be disciples of Jesus. Do I demand power? Do I clench my fist? Or do I have the strength and the love to open my hand, even when I know it's going to be rejected, even when I know my forgiveness is not considered of any value? Can I open my hand? Can I, like Jesus Christ, take the nail. Can I open my heart? Can I open my hand? Can I open myself to God by sacrificing for others? God bless you.